Welcome to Lumberjack. Your goal is to use your axe to chop down trees, collect the logs, and bring them to the chipper to earn some coin. Okay. Happy chopping. Thanks, buddy. My eyes are small. Alright. Look at this nice little house we have. Can I direct that? How about this? $250 to upgrade that. I got my bed, got my fireplace, got my workout bench. Okay, this is where I spend all my money. Oh, there you are.
I was wondering when you were going to wake up. Welcome to Lockstep Forest. You home for the foreseeable future. Keep up with that axe in your hand, you're going to need it. Okay? Yep.
Aw, man, they got you fucked up, man.
Fuck it though,
Fuck
bro.
it,
It's your
your
life.
I'm gonna speak quickly so the gnome doesn't hear me. He's trapped me here for the power of his little mushroom kiosk.
I don't like that voice. What should we do for you?
I'm a fairy.
No, I don't like. Okay, whatever. You're just gonna. You know, we're going back with the first voice.
I'm a fairy, and I used to be the leader of the many others who once built this forest until the gnomes came in. They captured us all and bottled us up. They captured us all, bottled us.
They put us in bottles. They shipped us off to who knows where. Actually, I like that. I like you being angrier. And I can still send a few of my friends in the forest, although I can't tell exactly where. Could you please go and find them for me? Please help them out. When you found them all, return them to me. Okay. After chopping trees, I would throw them into the wood chipper and it would pay me handsomely with $1 for now, but soon that would get much bigger. That's about 2 trees. And that blue circle, I'm assuming, is, look at that, my stamina's completely full. Work out. Let's get some more swing power, some more carry capacity, and we're all out of money. So looks like we're resting until morning. And after that, I headed out on a new day to chop down even more wood. And more wood. And more wood. Oh, what the? Look at this. Alright. So let's get how much throw distance. Let's do double that. And then sprint endurance is kind of garbage. I don't really care about that right now. We'll get that. And just until morning again? More stamina. And but yeah. What is this shit? Oh, it's dark. Redwoods? What's happening to me? Oh shit! Get back home! What was that? We got good stamina. Let's get this and this. Ooh. I will not be getting that chest. I'm not too sure what this is. It didn't really explain that. But I see like those things up there. I'm assuming that's where the fairies are. But also, I can just make my swing power better. I don't need carry capacity as much right now. The throw distance and swing power seem to be pretty important. Wait, can I toss him here? Chung, 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 chung. These are the axes, or the trees I can't chop down yet. And there we go. Sharpen my axe. Now look, it's nice and red. Not too sure what these mushrooms are for yet. Let's see. Other pieces were worth 1 apiece. Oh my god, these are worth 5 apiece. This is what I'm talking about. This is why. Increase my throwing distance, but I need to crank out some. I need to wank out some logs right now. Gotta wank my logs like crazy before the sun goes down. Fuck. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I was passing out. I was like, man. All right. Though we have so much money. More stamina. More throw distance. Fine. Guess we'll get 1 point of sprint endurance. Good grief. Station thing. I should probably work my way towards that big, beautiful golden light. These all the big trees? Yep. Oh. Holy shit. 1K? Goddamn. Never mind. Alright. We need more carry capacity and more stamina. And while we're here, we might as well just take that. And spend whatever else we have on that. And then on that. If I should sharpen my axe or whatever. Sharpen the axe, and then just increase that a bit. Currently, what? I've chopped 1% of the forest. Work out. Third distance. Never mind, it didn't. Next stamina, and then I think swing power is pretty important. Yeah. Throw distance. That's pretty good. 2,000. Goddamn. And I didn't save enough money for soda. Maybe I can. Right there. Right there. Little mushroom cavern. Oh! Out of my way, bitch. Oh. Magical prisoner. Thanks. Now I can finally stretch my wings and file a very strongly worded complaint. The fuck, bitch. Can I talk to you? Do you do anything yet? Uh-huh. Alright, now we need to collect 1,000 elder tree logs. This is your primary goal. They're very rare and found deep in the forest. Your cabin, you'll find multiple things that lead you further in. That's about it. If you need anything else, contact me and visit my other windows for more assistance. Oh, so wait. Okay, well, I didn't really have to move. Interested in a drone. I can build you one that automatically go out and harvest any missed logs for you. Whoa. First, I will need you to recover a few. Oh! I heard. I knew I heard beeping. What's this window? The lanterns? Do one of these lanterns, but I'm sure you'll notice nighttime blackout fog. This lantern here allows you to work through it. I can offer you for some mushrooms you have there. Oh, okay. Well, that's a lot more mushrooms than I currently have. Why not? You hear it. Oh, is it that thing over there? You see that on my cursor? Yoink. Oh. Whoa. This. Oh, magic waterfall. Aw, same shit. What's this? Like a fucking trapdoor back there. See over here. You have anything to say to me? Okay. Whoa. New tree. How much do these cost? Ooh, these are 10 apiece. Holy shit. I can actually buy a bunch of these sodas. And then I can also upgrade my axe. But also this will make me quicker in the throw distance. I'm not too far yet. So I think I'm gonna go for swing power first. Ooh, another mushroom cave. Ooh, this one's a big one. More throw distance. More stamina. More walk speed. More everything. Oh no. Where's home? It was starting to become very apparent that the nighttime fog would be a problem, so I began to start focusing on getting myself a lantern. Alright. Is there anything over here? I'm assuming there's something over here. Fucking mushrooms galore. Oh fuck. There it is. Oh no. Oh no. I was able to outrun the nighttime fog for a good while, but this time I wasn't so lucky. It was very apparent that I needed to get that lantern in fast. Oh no. There's another mushroom. I ended up spending this whole day collecting mushrooms until I was down to the last 3 I needed, which I found here, and here. With this, I was able finally to afford a lantern. Cool. Ooh, I think there's a fairy right here. Those gnomes enslaved all my friends, but I still see their lights. Okay, bud. Oh. Whoa. This is a different color of wood that I've never chopped down before, I believe. Holy shit. Something over there is worth 12.5, and that's a lot better now. And then went back to cut even more of that wood, because holy shit, that was gonna make me rich. You did. I then went out again and found the pink fairy, but I was far more interested in what was behind them. It was my first elder tree, and it was very apparent that I did not have the means to cut it down, so I needed to come back later with a better axe. Damn, I am far out, and it took me that long to find that last piece. Well, not the last piece. I still need to find a fucking another one. After a ridiculous grind for mushrooms, because it turns out this thing costed 200 mushrooms as well, I was able to finally purchase my drone. And it was pretty cool, except it didn't fucking work half the time. But you'll see that fucking later. So it did nothing. Ooh. Where is this shit? Oh. Shit. Damn. Fucking holy mushroom grove. Oh, my thing's gonna be really upgraded now. And then ooh, there's another tier after this, but look at that. That axe is getting crazy looking. There. After cutting more elderwood and getting a ridiculous amount of money, I was finally able to max my axe out. And looked pretty cool. Really sharp. Battle axe. My drone stopped working. Drone right fucking there. Also went in to talk to the fairy about how I was cutting down all the trees, and wasn't really going to change my ways, so this was pretty pointless for them, but who knows. The rest of my time is spent chopping down trees looking for more elder logs. Unfortunately, I'm kind of dumb and I don't know how to find them, but I was just looking, upgrading, and admiring my drone and how it just never worked. So still pretty chuffed about that. After a good amount of clearing, upgrading, I finally was ready to start cutting down more of these logs, which I did. Made a shit ton of money out of it, and made some progress towards the end of the game. As the game went on, I was slowly getting closer and closer to maxing out all my stats. The only thing I had left was sprint endurance, which I really didn't give a shit about, but after much accidental searching, we finally found the last fairy, and this wasn't really going to be helpful now, but for the next ending I was going to do, it would be helpful. So it was good to know. Didn't really mean much to me. Still don't really give a fuck about these guys, but they're alright. On my quest for the rest of the elder logs, I accidentally ran into one of the boilers, which I don't really give a shit about, because I'm not doing that right now. But after a long while of looking, like hours, literally, I found it. And fucking felt great. Once I finally had cut down enough logs, I chucked them off and waited, and finally hit the quota. Holy fuck, we did it. What was you saying? This game needing a saw? At this point, looking for the rest of the trees was kind of driving me insane. So I literally had to look at a map to find like the last few. No way, I found it. Well, this has been fun. Yeah, this was 6 hours of cutting down trees for this moment. 6 hours actually mostly looking for the tree, but this is awesome still. And with this tree, we've finished the first ending. Bring that shit back up. I'm going. I'm done. I'm out of here. Seems like that's it. Just listen to some cool ass elevating music. A little. What the fuck? I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. That sucked. Now let's do it all over again. First, I talked to the main fairy. Yada yada yada. Get that bitch out of the way. And then I basically just went around freeing all the fairies. Yep, here it is. Also, had to go straight for the lantern because you really can't get far without one, I learned in my first playthrough. So I just kept freeing fairies and doing minor upgrades when I had to. Mostly just getting up to the point where I could chop down the tier below the elder logs, but basically freeing all of them. And this being my last one. I then teleported back home, fairies, talked to the main fairy lady again, and was told my quest to destroy the 3 boilers, which I had finally learned the location of on the map, so I knew where to go. Alright. I talked to her again, and she unlocked them. I don't know why she didn't do it the first time, but I already walked over there, and it was fucking locked. So, fuck me. Ah, fuck. Onto the first boiler. After already walking here before, I learned something kind of devastating. My axe doesn't break this. So I had to go back and do a whole bunch more chopping. And I'm honestly kind of sick of these already, so here's a fucking sped up video of me chopping down woods to get to $10,000. That's all I needed. But upgraded my axe to level 4 or level 5. And then I went back to the boiler and then the cool ambience was fucking over because I went back home, and the sky was still fucked up, but yeah, everything was back to normal. I went about my shit looking for the last boiler, and I got thrown in fucking jail. By nothing. There was literally nothing there. I was stuck there for like days. I kept sleeping and sleeping and sleeping, and eventually they just decided to let me go. I couldn't unstick, couldn't teleport out. I was just gonna fucking forced to sit and spin on my thumb. But we got it out, teleported back, and Made our way towards the last boiler. Narrowly dodging all these fucking spotlights and shit. But alas, we finally made it. Not walking all the way back and doing that shit, so unstick. How was that good for the forest? Well, thank you everybody for watching. The people that made it this far, please consider liking and subscribing. Means a lot. I am surprised you stayed this long. You're free to leave now. All right. Goodbye.